2022 wasn't kind to you, man. What was it like?
2022 was a learning year for sure. More off the bike than on the bike. Considering that I've only been on the bike maybe 3 months out of this whole year so far. It's mentally been draining. It's definitely not been fun, but I feel like I grew better as a person and I learned to enjoy the little things a little bit more, and time to put in the past and just build into the next year. No, I'm just thankful to have a home here, have another shot. 2 races don't really justify who I am this year. I have a lot more to deliver for Phoenix and show everyone kind of like what this place is all about. I mean, David, Eller, and Heath Harrison, they put a lot of effort into this program, and I just want to be able to deliver for them, but not only for them, myself. And just, I took a lot of steps forward going from the 2020 to 2021 season, and 22 definitely I took a lot of step backs. And yeah, I mean, I have to mentally reset and physically reset after everything I've been through this year. Like, I don't want to get too much into my personal life, but I mean, I blew my knee out, and then as soon as I recovered from that, I got hit on my grom by a car, just out of nowhere in California, and then recovered from that, and then I moved here, and second day of Supercross, I broke my jaw, and I haven't been on a bike in 6 weeks, and was on a liquid diet, so my body is definitely completely reset. I have to regain all the muscle that I gained over this year, and relearn how to kind of ride a motorcycle. So, I mean, I only have about 6 weeks tops to get ready for the first round, and it's stressful, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, who doesn't like a challenge? And I know I'll be able to overcome it. It's right now it's just trying to just mentally be strong and push all that in the past and just move forward. 2022, I definitely lost myself. After my Arlington crash, I didn't think that the injuries were that serious, and then I just knew something wasn't right with my knee. And when I got checked out and found out that ACL, MCL, meniscus were completely gone and I needed to get surgery, I mentally checked out. Not just from like moto, but like almost life in general. Like it sucked. I mean, depression's a real thing. I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, poor me, but it's a real thing. And I shut a lot of things out in my life. And then as soon as I started healing, I started feeling that excitement, like, okay, I'm getting closer to being back on the bike. And there's just that one night where you just kind of sit and you're like, I need to fix things. So I started trying to fix relationships and just fix my mentality and just look at more of the positives in life and not focus on the negative. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at now. I just focus on the positives, and even when something goes wrong, like, you gotta look at the positives from it and just move on. No matter how mentally tough you think you are, I mean, you're never gonna stop learning. So this year was rough, but honestly, I don't think I'd change it any other way. I mean, you only become a better person from it, so. Yeah, so re-signing with Phoenix means I get to continue my relationship with Boyson. it's been crucial to be with them because I've been with them since I was on 85s. I mean, I was 4'11", couldn't even touch the ground on a bike, and I just remember I was that 10, 11-year-old kid running around the pits and had Boyson all over me on the bike, on the trailer, and it's definitely cool to bring that relationship here and just keep moving forward, because it just kind of reminds me of a place like home, and it's nothing but good vibes. So I'm stoked to have them on board and just continue the relationship. I think this is by far one of the best moves I could have ever done. 4 years ago, I said moving to California was the best move, but I think coming in-house now to Phoenix, I definitely gained more of an understanding on how everything works and how everyone works together, and I just wanted to form more of like that personal relationship, not such a business relationship, but just know everyone more personally. I think everything happens for a reason, and I just knew that if I wanted to sign with Phoenix, I was going to have to move, and I was content with that, honestly. At first, I wasn't really sure, and then after everything I went through this year, I just thought about what was important to me, and I was like, yeah, I just need to move to the East Coast, be around everybody, build with them, and just try to recreate the Coty Schock that I know. We're here, round 5, Houston, Texas. Got in last night around 11:30. Woke up, got breakfast, here for press day. Pretty excited, a little nervous, but I'm more so relaxed. It's weird. Usually I get really nervous for all this stuff, but I'm just trying to keep a relaxed mindset and just have fun. I mean, yeah, today's only press, but tomorrow we go racing, and I don't know, I think it'll be good. Just have fun again. It's been a while. It's been like a year since I've been under a tent, so I don't know, just kind of taking it all in again and just be in the moment. Track's pretty cool. We didn't get to do the full track. I thought we were going to be able to do a little bit more, but no, layout's pretty solid. Pretty technical, honestly. Going from a practice track to being in the stadium, everything's just a little bit steeper here, so that took me a little while to get adjusted to. But no, overall, I feel comfortable. Honestly, I think all the boys on the team feel comfortable, and the hard work is done. Now we just got to go out there tomorrow and do what we know how to do and have fun.
But listen, later on, like, and he won't do it like soon, but like in 2 weeks, like, hey, where'd you put those pants at? Like, that's what he'll say. That's not gonna. This is what he'll say. Hey, that's not.
I don't know. I think they look really good with the A-Stars.
Yeah, A-Stars top. I think the A-Stars bring down more. I'm thinking on-off 2, 3. If you ought to go 3, like this is a big 3.
It's technical, which I like. Like when you get it good, it feels good, but when you get it wrong, it feels wrong. Just go out for this timed one, get all that stuff out of the way, and let's start the day and have fun. finished the second qualifying session 13th overall, and I went faster. Every session I'm going out, I've gotten faster, so that's positive in its own. I'm just trying to stay calm, but I'm definitely excited. There's nothing like a big crowd and being on the line, so yeah, hoping to just have a solid night and just be the best version of myself.
Definitely wild when you put it into perspective that it's been 343 days, but you know, he's like a brother to me, so the relationship I have with him is slim to none. Seeing everything he's gone through and everything he's worked on to be back to where he is now, and all the bumps in the road he had to cross definitely shows his true colors. And it's more so just starting over, like brand new Coty, brand new everything. And so having him know that he's starting fresh and we're both starting fresh, and excited to bring on 2023 with the Phoenix Racing Board. One goal, and then be the best version of you, is pretty much when Coty's focusing on himself and he's smiling, he's riding good. So as long as I keep him focusing on himself and happy, smiling, every day riding the dirt bike is good.
Coty Schock, and he was in a good spot. He was running 6th. Oh, that's his teammate. Air. Yeah, that's his teammate. Oh, Colin Park. Oh, look, he's out of control.
After I hit the wall, I didn't think my night was over, no, but I was very curious on how fast they were going to be able to do it, because there's a lot of damage. It's one thing to like mangle your front end, but it's another for like to replace it. They were over there with hammers trying to get the force out of the triple tree, and like full-blown like sledgehammer, just knocking that thing. And we kept looking at the time and we're like, okay, we got 10 minutes. And then that 10 minutes came up and it's like, oh shoot, like, are we good? So pretty much as soon as they got done building the bike, Dalen, my mechanic, knows how I like my bars, my levers, and he was spot on. So I just did a quick little ride up and down to make sure everything felt good. And I said, okay, we got to go to the gate. And we made it to the gate just in time. And from that point on, I was like, okay, they did their part, now let me do my part. And at that point, it was just to make it into the main. And then whatever happened after that was history. So. Yeah, after hitting the wall and the front wheel just being completely lopsided, bent forks, broke axle, bent triple tree, you name it. Front end gone. The team busted their butt to get me ready for that LCQ. I went from air fork, which is usually what I run, to spring fork, because we didn't have any extras of my forks. So I was on Jace Owens' setting. Fortunately, I've always been able to adapt. I adapted to that, got through the LCQ, and then went through the main, and I was like, I don't want to change anything. I just want to keep this setting and keep going. So a lot was thrown at me, and I just had to handle only what I can handle. I mean, I can't control any outside situation. I can only control me. To run inside the top 10 was cool, but it was also to battle itself. I was like, wow, like I'm actually doing this. Like I'm where I belong. Cause it's been so long that I felt that, and I felt it tonight, and I was like, okay, like this is where I belong, and this feels good. And after that, like Blos, he got by me, and I was like, I call him Dad as a joke, because we used to be on the same team, but I was like, okay, if I can follow Dad, like I know I'll be in a pretty good spot. And Blos was honest, he was consistent, and I was like, okay, I need to latch on, stay with him, and just to end up outside the top 10 by 2 spots, like that's huge for me and my confidence in what I'm doing. We're gonna continue to better ourselves and strive for that top 10 and just keep digging. Feels good to be back. Didn't realize how much I missed everyone. Being injured, I really felt like an outsider. Being at the races, like during outdoors, like I don't know, it just felt weird. And to be back and seeing everybody that I had such good relationships with in 21, it just felt like home. And I appreciate all the little things a little bit more now, and it's time to keep going.